Introducing the first challenger. He's joined at ringside by Abdul Nasir. He is the leader of the Hostile Collective, residing in New Canaan, Connecticut, and weighing in at 206 pounds. The standard bearer of W.O.W, wrestling's richest prize, Mr. Darius Carter. Introducing next, he's fighting in the Pine Barrens in New Jersey. He weighed in this evening at 373 pounds. Public enemy number one, TJ Marconi. Introducing the third challenger. He is from Bed-Stuy, Do-or-Die, Brooklyn, weighing in at 187 pounds. He's an alumnus of TNA, Impact, Ring of Honor, and NWA, a former Ring of Honor World Champion, and yes, a former W.O.W No Limits Champion, the legendary Notorious 187, Homicide! And fourth, but certainly not least, he is fighting at it right here in Brooklyn, New York. Weighing at 190 pounds, he is your warriors of wrestling, World Heavyweight Champion, the connoisseur of counters, the Strategist, JustNeph!
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to have one heck of a show here in this four-man contest for the most important prize in Warriors of Wrestling, the World Heavyweight Championship, currently around the waist of JustNeph.
Speaking of important prizes, you have Wrestling Richest Prize in Darius Carter right there in the middle of the ring, and I hope you noticed that every single competitor in this matchup during their entrance made eyes with Darius Carter because they know that he's the one to beat no matter who the title is wrapped around.
They know that Darius Carter is hands down the sneakiest competitor in that ring. You never know what Darius Carter might whip up just to get himself on top as he goes straight for the man who just took his world championship, JustNeph.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to set the stage for you right here. Darius Carter and JustNeph were two former members of the Hostile Collective. They split up last month at the 12th anniversary show. JustNeph defeated Darius Carter for the Warriors of Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
They split up quite some time ago, and JustNeph, he's been clawing. He's been scratching his way just to get a fair shot at Darius Carter's title, and what did he do? As soon as he got his fair opportunity, he beat him clean 1, 2, 3. In the center of the squared circle is Homicide. Takes a vicious splash from TJ Marconi.
And TJ Marconi in this one, I think Darius Carter and JustNeph, they're going to be going at it one-on-one all the time. This is a four-man contest, and TJ Marconi's got the size of multiple men. This is a big, strong, athletic competitor. And wait a second, look at this. If you notice there, Marconi and Carter, they seem to communicate with one another. It's almost as if they've established some sort of partnership here.
So I also wanted to highlight the fact that TJ Marconi was a former adversary against the Hostile Collective that both Neph and Darius were a part of. So he is very familiar with both of these competitors, as well as Homicide, who is a former W.O.W No Limits champion.
Down goes the champ. A crushing sidewalk slam, too. Marconi close to becoming the new champ.
I honestly thought that Neph was going to go in the middle of that ring with how big that sidewalk slam was from TJ Marconi.
That was a sidewalk slam that could be life-changing, life-altering. Marconi, that's a big boy. That is a big, big man. And JustNeph just got crushed. But Homicide right now, going after wrestling's richest prize, messing up Carter. JustNeph going toe-to-toe with Marconi inside the ring.
JustNeph looks like TJ's skeleton. Look at the size difference.
Look at that spinning elbow strike sending Marconi out of the ring.
So we talked about the history that TJ has with both Darius and Neff. We talked about the history.
I hate to cut you short there, but JustNeph made a beeline to Darius Carter.
The two chess masters going after it.
Big chops from Neff in the corner.
Look at the fury in the face of JustNeph.
They have a lot of unfinished business here in Warriors of Wrestling, especially right now.
Oh, did you guys see that? Marconi just sent Homicide flying into that steel post.
Let me tell you something, Chris. If there is so much going on right now, our eyes can only look at so much.
Speaking of eyes, TJ Marconi raking the eyes of Darius Carter, and Darius Carter answers back with a big neck chop.
Nice shot there by Homicide. Marconi sent him to the ring. 217 loyal Warriors of Wrestling fans here out in January 18th, out in the snow. They've come strong here in
Hold
Brooklyn.
on, Homicide up!
Marconi with a power slam on Homicide. He could be the new champ.
Dude, it could be it.
2, not enough. Marconi can't believe it. He thought it was a 3, but no siree.
As we said before, this is a fatal 4-way, so the champion does not have to be involved in the pinning combination of the finish. As you see there, there's also no disqualification, as Homicide just showed the fans.
Fatal 4-way rules. No DQ, pinfall or submission in the ring.
Homicide just shoved Marconi into that steel post shoulder first.
As I was saying about Homicide before, we showed the relationship between the competitive scene, but we haven't talked about Homicide yet. He's kind of the missing link here. He could be in any alliance with any of these wrestlers or no alliances at all.
Homicide is indeed, I would call him the wild card of this contest. We've seen TJ, we've seen Darius, we've seen Neff. Homicide, the experience this man has had.
Oh, spine first on the steel post. The legend Homicide getting crushed by TJ Marconi.
Don't distract yourself as Darius is in the corner giving paper cuts to the champion.
Marconi trying to cut Homicide's farewell tour short.
Darius Carter using a piece of paper to put the pain onto JustNeph, but as he's doing that, TJ,
what is going on here? Middle finger to Homicide biting his middle finger. Look at the pain Marconi's in. The big man screaming in pain. Homicide not backing down from the fight. A hard chop to the chest. Marconi's stuck on that steel rail. Oh, Marconi down. And Homicide messing up the big man. JustNeph with a vicious strike there, sending Carter headfirst into the apron.
You know, it's too much to call at one time. Edwin, go down there, tell him that we need a second to call all this in the contest.
My name is Xavier, sir. Thank you.
I don't know what Edwin is, but Xavier Heat here.
I apologize.
Oh, JustNeph sends that steel rail by Homicide.
I think Tyree Taylor knocked a few marbles loose in your head. All right, go take another nap in the middle of the ring. I'm going to call the action here.
Yeah, cut him some slack.
Homicide brings a big corner to Neff.
Now, you guys are saying that Homicide's the wild card. I'm saying Homicide's the favorite. He's the most decorated competitor in this match right now. A former Ring of Honor champion. He's been all over the place. Quite the career. This is his farewell tour. And wouldn't it be great for his farewell tour to start off with winning the Warriors of Wrestling World Championship?
I can't argue by saying that Homicide could be considered a favorite, but you got to remember, Homicide's not in there with 3 Jose Salvadors. These are competitors in their own right.
Strike to the champ by Homicide. Homicide's looking good so far. JustNeph in trouble. What's this? Going for sending him back first on the steel rail.
He didn't get all of it.
Oh.
Looked like he got his tailbone, but then went for it again and got it.
Down goes the champ.
Homicide.
Darius Carter with the cheap shot of Homicide.
TJ Marconi taking a break in the corner, now taking advantage of Homicide.
I don't know if he's taking a break. I think he's just trying to get his grip back on where he's at.
Marconi sending JustNeph into the ring.
Now Darius sending Homicide into the ring. TJ Marconi and Darius looking at each other. Big right miss.
Partnership's over.
Big right made from Darius.
It's going to happen eventually. JustNeph trying to regroup, Homicide trying to regroup. All competitors are gassed at this point, but this is where the true champions rise to the occasion. Who will come out on top?
JustNeph, the defending champion.
Move there by Homicide. That could be it. We could have a new Warriors of Wrestling
Could be
champion.
1, 2.
No, JustNeph kicking out in time.
And that
Homicide had Neff in a 2 count.
And that's a world-class athlete in Homicide that JustNeph was able to just get his shoulder up before the 3.
Homicide bouncing off the oh no, knee first to the head of Marconi.
Probably the right strategy, keeping Marconi out of the ring.
Got a hold of that neck.
JustNeph he knows what's coming. He's trying to get out of it.
Suplex there. There's 1.
In the grip of JustNeph.
There's 2.
Keeping him there once again.
And we get a 3rd. There's the 3rd. Homicide.
Big suplex from Homicide.
And look at this Darius Carter slithering in like the snake that he is. Going after the abdomen. Uh-oh. Got him hooked.
Got him
Homicide trying to get out of this.
In a butterfly hold. Homicide reversing.
Homicide's got to be careful of that royal sweep. A nice suplex there. We're going to see another set, I think.
He's looking for another 3. There's 1.
And there's 2.
Homicide,
look at it.
I feel like I've seen this episode, but it's good every time.
I love reruns.
Numero 3. There it is.
Who needs friends when you've got 3 amigos in Homicide right here, Warriors of Wrestling?
3 amigos and then another 3 amigos.
Look at this, Marconi looking lifeless.
Frat Boy's not good at counting. How many amigos?
Wait a minute. Oh, Marconi with the reversal. Homicide had a lot of balls there trying to go for a suplex on Marconi, but Marconi said, no siree, I'm a big man, not gonna happen.
Marconi with a vicious suplex. Nobody working harder than his straps.
Whoa. Boot to chin, Marconi seeing stars. Darius Carter, nice kick there.
In the corner from Darius Carter.
This is
going to TJ now.
This is important here. All 3 of the smaller competitors are teaming up to go after the giant that is Marconi.
Darius just dropped from an elbow from Marconi.
Oh, now Marconi taking control. My
Homicide was able to catch the boot, but his boot was just too much.
Marconi is showing everyone here at Warriors of Wrestling that he has the championship material that everybody said he has from the beginning.
I'm just saying, Marconi he put his big boot up and stomped Homicide down to the ground like a bug.
JustNeph was trying to go up top of Darius, shook the ropes, forced him down.
What is this? Kick to the head. I don't know if he got hold of it.
I don't think he got him.
Going for the legs is Homicide. So Homicide and Carter on the same page. Carter trying to go for the pin.
Trying to steal a win.
2. But Homicide dragging off wrestling's richest prize. And he's going to get a crossface in.
Darius did an STF from Homicide. He's going to tap.
If Darius taps, this one's all over. All 4 competitors in the ring.
If Darius taps here right now, he is Warriors of Wrestling heavyweight champion.
Homicide close, but Marconi breaking up the party.
TJ Marconi cannot let that happen.
Homicide bringing the fight though. Sent out of the ring. JustNeph in the middle rope. Bringing him down. Nice neck breaker. A diving neck breaker by the champ. Big
Carter
move
with a
by
big
Carter. Marconi groggy outside. JustNeph sees Carter coming, trying to roll off the pin. The pin wall. Oh, no.
Carter able to roll through it.
And trying to go for that finishing move.
Big Carter from Homicide. Darius Carter taking.
Darius looking to steal it.
No, I guess 2. No.
2 count.
Into another pin. No.
Back and forth action here at Warriors of Wrestling. 217 strong. And a double stop for Darius Carter on JustNeph. It does not matter if the snow is outside. The action here is hot at Warriors of Wrestling. New beginning. And Darius Carter standing tall in the ring.
Wait a minute.
Oh my goodness.
Marconi's got to throw the corner. He's up and he's down.
Huge choke slam from Marconi.
Homicide's in there, bringing down Marconi.
Homicide with a cutter of his own.
JustNeph kicking Homicide. Neff is up, bouncing off the ropes. Knee to the back of the head of Marconi. Going for the pin. The champ looking to reclaim the title too.
He got it.
Big 3 from JustNeph.
JustNeph able to overcome the odds stacked against him. Hold on.
Hold the phone. Marconi's not done. Big clothesline to Neff.
Oh, come on. The contest is over.
Well, some competitors are just sore losers, and while TJ Marconi is a big man, he's acting real small right now, if you ask me.
TJ Marconi is making his statement felt. He's letting everybody outside of the ring and inside of that ring know that he's coming for that heavyweight title.
The only statement that he is making is he is a sore loser. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. The champ tried to celebrate his victory. He got sent down by Marconi. Regardless, it's new beginnings, and I think JustNeph has a new opponent to look after in 2020.